Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Amna e-commercewali. I am student Rehan Ai Teacher training to batch 21. Today I ask some question from ChatGPT. Hello,
Hey, I'm here and ready to help with whatever you need. What's on your mind?
how are you? I ask some question.
Of course. Just let me know what you're thinking or what you need help with, and I'll do my best to support you.
Okay. What is self-doubt?
Self doubt is that feeling where you question your own abilities or worth. It's kind of like a mental fog that makes you doubt yourself or worry about failure. A lot of people experience it, especially when they're trying something new or challenging.
Can everyone feel self-doubt sometimes?
Absolutely, yeah. Pretty much everyone goes through it at some point. It can come up in small ways, like doubting a decision, or bigger things like whether you're good enough in your career or relationships. But it's usually just a passing feeling, and you can work through it with practice and self compassion.
Okay. Why do people feel self-doubt?
Yeah, it usually comes from a mix of things like past experiences, fear of failure, or even comparing yourself to others. Sometimes it's just that inner critic that gets louder, especially when you're stepping out of your comfort zone. But the good thing is, once you recognize it, you can kind of challenge those doubts.
Okay. Can self-doubt stop you from trying new things?
Yeah, it definitely can. I mean, if you're constantly second guessing yourself, you might avoid risks or new opportunities, which can keep you kind of stuck in a comfort zone. The tricky part is building that trust in yourself step by step, even when it feels uncomfortable.
Okay. Can self-doubt affect your school or work?
Yeah, it really can. If you're doubting yourself, you might hold back from participating in class, sharing your ideas, or even applying for new roles. Over time, that can affect your confidence, growth, and even your career progression. So it's really important to practice overcoming it when you can.
Okay. Is it normal to feel unsure about yourself?
Yeah, it really is. Almost everyone feels unsure of themselves at times, especially when they're tackling something new or high stakes. What's key is not to let those feelings define you. They're just signals, not facts.
Okay. Can negative thoughts cause self-doubt?
They definitely can. When we get stuck in negative thinking patterns, like focusing on mistakes or what might go wrong, it kind of feeds that self doubt. So the more you can notice those thoughts and gently challenge them, the easier it gets to break the cycle.
Can comparing yourself to others cause self-doubt?
Yeah, absolutely. When you compare yourself to others, it's easy to forget all your own progress and unique strengths. Everyone's on their own path, and social media or comparisons can really amplify those doubts. So, staying grounded in your own journey is super important.
Can past failures cause self-doubt?
Yeah, they definitely can. If a failure happens and you interpret it as a sign of your own inadequacy, it can really fuel that self doubt. But on the flip side, failure is also a chance to learn. So reframing it can help lessen that negative impact.
Can self-doubt make you never nervous?
Yeah, for sure. When you're full of self doubt, it's really easy to get nervous. You second guess yourself, overthink situations, and that nervousness can actually make it harder to perform. That's why building up confidence and staying mindful in the moment can really help.
Okay. What is confidence?
Yeah, confidence is basically a belief in yourself and your abilities. It's not about being perfect or never doubting yourself. It's about having a sense that you can handle challenges, grow, and bounce back from setbacks.
Can confidence help you source?
Oh, definitely. Confidence can make a huge difference. It helps you take action, speak up, and keep going even when things get tough. And the more you trust yourself, the more likely you are to take those steps towards your goals.
Can practice new skills increase confidence?
Yeah, absolutely. When you practice something new, you get more familiar with it, and each small success builds trust in yourself. So the more you keep at it, the more confident you'll feel, step by step.
Okay. Can speaking positively to yourself help confidence?
Oh, definitely. When you speak positively to yourself, it kind of rewires how you see yourself. Instead of focusing on what might go wrong, you remind yourself of your strengths. Over time, that really boosts your confidence and resilience.
Okay. Can setting small goals build confidence?
Yeah, for sure. Small wins really add up. Each time you set a small goal and achieve it, you prove to yourself that you're capable. That builds momentum, and before you know it, your confidence just grows naturally.
Okay. Can learning from mistakes increase confidence?
Absolutely. When you make mistakes and then reflect on them, you see that you can handle setbacks. It's like a proof that you're capable of growing and adapting. So each mistake becomes a building block for confidence rather than a barrier.
Can learning from mistakes increase confidence?
Yeah, definitely. When you take mistakes as lessons instead of failures, it shows you that you can grow. Each time you improve from a mistake, you build trust in yourself, which boosts your confidence for future challenges.
Can setting small goals build confidence?
Exactly. When you set small, achievable goals and reach them, it's like proof that you can succeed. Each win, no matter how small, adds up, and that steady progress makes you feel more capable and confident overall.
Can confidence help in public speaking?
Oh, absolutely. When you're confident, you're less likely to get rattled, so you can focus more on your message and connect better with your audience. And the more you practice and see yourself succeeding, the easier public speaking gets.
Can confidence help in sport or games?
Yeah, for sure. Confidence can really fuel persistence. When you believe in yourself, you're more likely to keep going even when challenges come up. And that long term resilience really helps you grow and succeed in the end.
Can confidence make you feel happy?
Yeah, definitely. When you trust yourself, you feel more capable and less stressed. That sense of self assurance often brings a more positive outlook. So, confidence and happiness really do go hand in hand.
Can talk to friend help with self-debate?
Yeah, absolutely. Talking to a friend gives you a different perspective. They can remind you of your strengths and accomplishments. It makes you feel less alone, and often just being heard can break that cycle of self doubt.
Okay. Can parents or teachers help you feel confident?
Oh, definitely. Parents and teachers can be such big support. Capable, it really reinforces that belief in yourself. Plus, the boosted mood from physical activity also plays a big role in how confident you feel.
Okay. Can exercise or sport help confidence?
Yeah, absolutely. When you exercise or do sports, it boosts your mood, reduces stress, and gives you a sense of accomplishment. As you get stronger or improve your skills, that confidence kind of spills over into other areas of your life.
Can learning new things reduce self-doubt?
Yeah, definitely. When you try new things, you gather new skills and experiences, and that shows you that you're capable. Each time you step outside your comfort zone, you build confidence, and the self doubt starts to fade a bit.
Can learning new things reduce self-doubt?
Yeah, it really can. When you learn something new, you prove to yourself that you're capable of growth. That helps you see beyond your doubts and recognize your ability to handle challenges, which gradually lowers that self doubt.
Can avoid negative thoughts help?
I mean, you can't completely avoid them, they're natural, but you can learn to manage them. By noticing those negative thoughts, you can question them, reframe them, and replace them with more balanced perspectives. It takes practice, but it really helps.
Okay. Can practice skill regular help?
Oh, for sure. When you practice regularly, you build habits, and those habits give you a sense of control. As you see progress over time, you naturally get more confident because you trust yourself to keep going.
Can pressing yourself help build confidence?
Yeah, absolutely. When you push yourself even a little outside your comfort zone, you prove to yourself that you can handle challenges. And each time that success builds a bit more confidence for the next time.
Can focus on your strength reduce self-doubt?
Yeah, definitely. When you focus on your strengths, it shifts your attention from what you can't do to what you're already good at. And that positive focus helps you feel more capable and confident in other areas too.
Can begin patient with yourself help overcome self-doubt?
Yeah, absolutely. When you're patient with yourself, you give yourself the space to grow and make mistakes without harsh judgment. That kind, steady approach really softens that self doubt and builds lasting confidence.
Can confidence help in make friends?
Oh, definitely. When you have confidence, you tend to be more open, authentic, and willing to engage with others. That kind of self assurance makes it easier to connect, and people really respond to that kind of positive energy.
Can talk to friend help with the self-doubt?
Yeah, absolutely. Friends can be such a grounding force. When you talk to them, they can remind you of your strengths, offer perspective, and just show you that you're not alone in those doubts. That support really helps you build yourself back up.
Okay. Okay, Allah Hafiz. Take care.
You're welcome. I'm really glad we could talk about this. If anything else comes up or you need more support, just let me know.